Hello! So today we are doing an unboxing and chat through the stuff that I got from Yoseka. So the package just arrived. I'm really excited to open this. So I'll go ahead and open things up. Let's see, got a couple bundles over here. Looks like some of the pens are excited to jump out. So let me zoom in this smidgen. I love the stamp that Yoseka uses. I cut this out in my last package where I bought my Yoseka refresh because it was a very special purchase. So I've got my two bundles over here. So I'll start with this one. I actually don't know what is in each one. Got a couple fun goodies. I picked up the stamp and also a stamp scale. So we'll play with these. In addition, I got a couple pens, so let's see. I saw the Mattehop pens online and I thought they looked so fun, and also in the Yoseka video, so I picked up a couple of the pens that fit the colors that I like to use. Move this around. And other goodies in this bag are the Midori clear ruler. So my thought with this is that I'd be able to draw circles using the holes in the ruler. So we can try that out and see how it goes. I got this little notepad. I wanted sticky notes that I can paste in to my planners and notebooks for when I have something that I want to keep with that info, but don't actually want to write directly in it. Maybe there isn't like the right space, for example, for it. And then got washi tape. So I got the Abbey coffee washi tape. So I don't think it's from the recent release that she made, but I like coffee a lot, so I picked this one up. Then the main thing that I was so excited about was the TN insert, and I'm really glad I picked this up when I did because it sold out. So we'll take a look at that as well. And as usual, there's also a little note and a couple stickers. So yeah, I won't show that one, but I'll put that one aside. And I got a couple of these little Yoseka stickers. So let's also open this up. These are my 3 ink samples that I chose. I got the Taccia Uikoe, Ume Murasaki, the Lennon toolbar, Musa Tegwanin Cha, and then the Sailor Ink Studio, I think this says 673. Lots of goodies to play with today. I am going to put all of these aside and then we'll look at each thing one by one, so let me go ahead and do that. I wanted to start things off by taking a look at the Mattehop pens. And I saw these on Catching Up with Yoseka. I think it was on there, and they looked so juicy and so fun. So I wanted to get a few of these that I can use for writing cards. And I have a few colors. I don't know exactly the names of these two because it's in Japanese on the pen, but these ones have English on them. I have my A6 memo pad over here. So I like using the grid so I can see the line width relative to this grid. And we'll go ahead and start on this end with the brown. All right, over to so that's very, very inky and brown, like a deeper shade of brown over here. And then let's try the, I'm gonna call this yellow green. I don't know if that's the official name. Oh, green. Just spilled it. I want to play with the metallics. So this one is the orange and metallic yellow. So cute next to the yellow green. This is the black and metallic red. Very dark. It's basically plum when you look at it in combination with the black. And then my last one is this blue shade. It is blue with metallic green. So let's do fun. I like the boldness of these. My pens are pretty fine, so it's fun to have something that's basically a complete contrast with what I am normally using. Play with this one. Draw some stars. do a little squiggle. Boop. Yeah, super fun. So those are the Mattehop and dual metallic pens that I got for myself. I'm excited to be able to use these on like birthday cards and whatever else, especially since a lot of times when I'm writing on store-bought cards, I can't really use fountain pen inks too well. So even if I have a pretty shimmery fountain pen ink I might want to use with it, it doesn't necessarily go on that paper too nicely. So I'm excited to have these for card writing. Put those aside. So the next thing I want to play with are the 3 ink samples I got. So I have Sailor Ink Studio 673, Taccia Ukiyo-e, Ume Murasaki, and then the Lennon toolbar, Musa Tieguanying Tea Ink. So these are basically some of my favorite colors in general. I love brown, I love olive, I love plum. I'm gonna get my notebook out again. We'll start with the one over here. And I'll use my Iro Utsushi pen, and then I've got water on the side and a paper. Well, not paper, I have a cloth on the side. Dip it to the bottom. And fluffy. And I'll draw a bit of a wash. Back and right. And then I'll do and go. See it start to dry. I think that the tones are very olive, so you see the yellow influence in the color, and it's still drying. I think the closest ink I have to it right now is probably Shirakashi in terms of hue, except Shirakashi has brown shading and is overall darker in color. Then I will do next one. So I'll take off the plastic. This one is the Taccia color. Then Taccia. Yo. Nan. Me. Mo. Let me make sure I spell it right. Saki. I feel like these inks pair really pretty together. They're that same slightly desaturated tone, not perfectly in that green or red shade. They're kind of those off tertiary colors that I love so much. And this one, I think, went down a little bit wetter, so you see it's a little bit darker. And I want to play with the last one. So the last one is Sailor Ink Studio 673. Also, aren't these bottles so cute? They're so cute. And this one's very much, so what I was looking for, I think, was a more like red or orange tone brown. I think it's in that range, so I'm excited to try it. And red or orange tone brown versus something that's more, say, desaturated and closer to black. So their Ink Studio, what was this number? 673. Coffee. Fun. Yeah, I think this is definitely in the range of hue I was looking for. I think in comparison, Pilot Yamaguri is that more almost black or even sometimes green tone. So this is closer to that rich orangey brown that I was looking for. So I think that fits quite well. And I feel like I can write with all of them. Like if I wanted to journal or plan with these colors, I could use them not just as kind of accent colors, but very much as writing colors, which is what I usually use my pens for. Alright, so those are the 3 inks. Next, I want to try the ruler. Let me see. So I'll put that away. So for this, I don't need fancy paper. I can use normal paper. And I'm going to take a look at this ruler. So I'd been looking at this ruler probably for quite a while at this point. Maybe like a year or two. I have a ruler similar to it, but it doesn't have the holes. So let me try and get it out. So it looks like this, and it opens up like that. And there's like notches at each point. so you can get the angle you want from it. And the thing, maybe this is going to be effective, maybe it's not going to be effective. The thing I wanted to do was to be able to hold it down and be able to draw a circle, because when I have my watercolor kit, I like to do a lot of more geometric paintings. Being able to create a perfect circle would be a part of that process. So let me go ahead and see if that works. I mean, obviously you can use this as a straight edge. That is no problem at all to measure things. I think the only thing about measuring things with a ruler like this is that there's like a bump here, but it shouldn't affect it if you're measuring on this side. You just want to be careful that things aren't bent. Okay, so let's see if it works the way I want it to in the closed form. So if I hold down the ruler here, let's say I want to hold it down here and I want to draw a circle around here. Oh, I'm gonna tape my paper. So hold it down on one side, and then let's see if I'm able to get a nice rotation. It's kind of stuck here. Yeah, kind of. More or less. I have a circle. Probably, I don't know, probably better than a circle I can draw by hand. Yeah, I mean, definitely better than a circle I can draw by hand. Yep, yeah. I do not have the precision here. Anyway, that is why I bought this. So I'm happy I have that now, and I think it was like $5. So yeah, not bad. The other reason why I like clear rulers is I can see what's underneath, so that's nice too. Yeah, and then if I want, say, a certain angle, I can also, let's see, draw that out. You just would have to connect the bottoms, which you could easily do just by aligning it to the lines you made and doing so in that fashion. So, fun buy for me. And the next thing is this stamp. With my new inks, I also want to do some ink swatching, and I'm really excited about having such an adorable stamp that I could put my ink swatches in. And I also have the stamp scale, and I got this because I am terrible at positioning my stamps. So I try to talk myself out of buying such a uni-tasking tool. It does one thing and one thing only. But we'll see. We'll see if I like it. I think it wasn't crazy expensive, so I can go ahead and try it out. So let me go and grab my ink pad. So I've got this one over here. And I'll stamp. Line it up. Press. And we have the cutest stamp in the world. Wow. I love that. I love all of these designs. I love the design that they have on the toe. I love the zoo stickers. They're so cute. I love the style. And I'm pretty sure this ink is waterproof, so I could even try and swatch in here if I want. Let me see. Oh, well, it's printer paper, so it's not gonna look great. Let's do the buoy of this glass pen. Yeah. Super adorable. Look at that. Delightful. Okay, so in conclusion, I suppose this helps me with positioning stuff. We'll have to see on a gridded sheet. I could use the back of this actually. Let me see if I can get the stamp in a particular place. Let me go ahead, ink it again. Let's say, I think the most important thing for me is that my stamp comes out not wobbly. I feel like I always end up stamping off axes. There we go. So that's pretty nice. Correct orientation. You can also see the backside of the Mattehop and dual metallic. Doesn't show through too much, but you can definitely see a little bit of it. The yellow doesn't show through basically at all. Let's let that dry for a second. And let's use the Taccia Umemurasaki. I'll add a little bit of water to the top so the ink has something to blend into. So cute. Yeah. Fun. I'm excited to start using more stamps. Definitely one of the deterrents for me from using stamps is the fact that they are always wobbly. That being said, I have not tried those clear acrylic plates, but I really wanted to use the stamp, so I wanted something that would work with this. And I also don't have any of those clear stamps, so I didn't want to have to like buy into a whole new system of stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be really fun. All right, bringing this now into the mix, I have the coffee washi. I'm still learning how to use washi, honestly. I don't use a ton of washi because I don't ever really know exactly where to put it. So folks know all the best ways to use washi. I'm all ears. Let me get this open and see if I can focus. This is cute. I'm a huge coffee lover and tea lover, so this felt very my own alley. I think it's adorable. I almost want all these little things as individual stickers. Maybe she makes those. But I can go ahead. Oh no, ripped it a little. Let's see. Cute. And then lastly, this is what inspired my purchase to begin with. Is I had like different things that I wanted that I was kind of waiting to buy, and this inspired me or helped me actually make my purchase. So we'll go ahead, I'll open this. I haven't decided what I'm going to use it for, but it'll probably be something special. I don't know. And the gold looks so nice. I feel like they did such a nice job on it. It's basically my favorite shade of green. Yeah, I love the gold. So pretty. I don't want to get my grubby hands on the paper. Yeah, so nice. And so special. I feel like all their self-branded stuff, the things that they've worked on in-house, like the stamp or the sticker sheet, I feel like are all so well designed. I have the brass tag, for example, on my TN cover. So just everything they do with such high quality and such attention to detail and also such thought. So I really, really appreciate them as a store. And I think they've done a really good job building a community around what they do too. So I was really happy to be able to get this TN insert. Alright, that's it for my wind down. It's been a long week, so I'm excited to go into the weekend now with a little bit of extra stationery.